Hello guys, we're here at the Pforzheim Regional and Valerian made top 8 here and he's going to show us his deck.
Yeah. I decided to play Lunalight Orcust basically, the going first version, just because I don't like the other meta decks format. I think Orcust is just kind of bricky and loses to side deck cards. Everyone sides heavily against it. Solar is also not that consistent, not consistent enough I think, and that's why I decided to play this. I think it's super strong going first, and you almost win every game one most of the time. Even going second is not that hard to win, and I really like the style and the combos. Yeah, so play the standard stuff, like it's a staple I think. Yeah. Then I decided to play the Emerald bot. I saw Jesse Cott doesn't play it, but I don't see the reason for that. I think it's a great extender. It fixes the real bad hands where you draw stuff like this. You can fix it with Niala, and is also a great extender in this situation. Then I also played, of course, this one and a lot of dangers. These are a staple, I think. I considered the third movement, but like drawing multiple of this is like super bad, and I wanted to avoid this, so I played other kinds instead, like this one. In testing, I was also considering the Into the Voids, just to have more pieces, but I think this is better than Into the Void, because you can also know stuff like Martin or the Emerald Bird to extend your combos, and you trigger their effects with that, so that's really good. And also you can mill Orcust if you had like really bad, then you can mill the Orcust stuff and like at least do the Orcust combo, which is good. Then I play a bigger Orcust package. I really like seeing them and discarding them with Nyala, because that's make your hands better against like stuff like impermanence. If the impermanence are curious, then these make this really better. Normally this would be better than this, but in this deck it's not good to draw multiple Orcust cards. So I think the better your variety is, the better the thing. Yeah. Then 3 Perfume, best card in this deck, 3 Chenky, and self-explanatory. 1 Upset, the 1 Foolish, of course. This card is broken in this deck, it's like really broken. 1 Crescendo and 1 Barbel. I was really considering cutting this, because I draw one of them more than I want, and I mostly go for the Barbel play anyway, so I maybe cut it next time, but today was good, so I'm not sure. And 1 Serenades. Extra deck. The 1 Curious, obviously. Then a small Orcust package. Normally I play 2 Galatea, but I realized that 1 is perfectly fine, because in your first turn combo you'd rather go for the IP, which is pretty good in this deck. Normally you don't need it, but it fixes like some of your bad hands where you can't go into Appaloosa. You still end on Dweller in this, and you can like go into Dweller use the Dweller next turn and use it for the IP to make Appaloosa in the opponent's turn, which is also fine. Yeah, and Appaloosa is just the best card for going first. And then the Boar Spot for TK, the Barricade blocker you need for the combo. And I played Phoenix and Unicorn. The reason why I play Unicorn is because I play AP, and this was like basically my 15th card. And I really like Unicorn today, just because you normally have problems. Like if you go second and you try to break boards, you normally go for Tornado, then you go into Phoenix, and then you have a problem to get this away, because it blocks your next monster zone. So what you do is you leave the Link him away as well and go into the Unicorn, which I really like today. And then the best rank 4, or even the best extra deck card in this deck. It's so good in this format. the one Ray Factor for Sephiroth, and then the real broken stuff. It's a tough. Side deck is a bit weird. I play Lancia. Normally this would be Chaos Hunter. I really like Chaos Hunter in this deck, just because just you can't explain it. It doesn't only stops your opponent to play, but it also allows you to play against hand traps and stuff, against Crow, against Cold by the Grave. So this normally would be Chaos Hunter. But today, when I used it against Orcust and stuff, I realized that this, in most situations, was better than Chaos Hunter at this point, just because I could activate it for free and didn't have to wait for the summon. I also sided in the mirror, which I played once, and it won me the game, so maybe I keep the line C, I'm not sure. Then I decided to play the Gamma Seal. First this was a mind control, but then I was thinking like no one does blind shot the Dweller in the Salaman great matchup, for example.
Or in the mirror match either.
No one would blind shot you because they're afraid of impermanence. So this is really good.
You can steal some games with the Gamma Shield.
Yeah.
Just taking away the Dweller.
For example. Then the reboot is broken in this deck, in my opinion, just because you do that against combo decks and against spectral decks and you combo off. So good. Same for this. Discard just one card, which gives you already advantage because your deck works with these cards pretty well. Yeah, and I started this package. This was really good today. I'm even considering raining it, but I'm too afraid I would draw this too often game 1. So I just decided to side it. Basically, the idea is behind this: every time you go second, you side it in, and close to time you also side it in, because you can really steal some games with it. The opponent needs to waste a lot of resources to stop your plays, and when you keep one run foreplay for the last turn or the last move, you can still steal the game even if you couldn't normally. So yeah, I really liked this today. It won me, I think, 3 games or something, so it was good.
Final shoutouts.
Shout out to Janis for recording this. Shout outs to Nico, Ayakov and stuff. Shout outs to Hao. No one lent me cards, so no shout outs to them. Shout outs to Tim and El Mahdi for testing with me. And shout outs to Email Games, our sponsors, on all the watches. Thank you.
Okay.